Hello, everyone. My name is Whitney, and I'm the founder of Making Spanish Simple. This video today is for any student who is taking or planning on taking AP Spanish, French, German, Italian language and cultures exam. And this is going to talk about the second part of the first section of the exam, which is the listening. Okay, so you've just gotten through the reading and you're about to attack the listening. This is how you do it. You're going to have some listening files that are only listing files with questions, and you're going to have some with two sources, the first being a reading and the second being a listening. For the listening only, what I suggest you do is read for the tema, the theme or the topic. They always put it there, whether it's beauty and aesthetics, family and community, science and technology, or whatnot. Then you read the description because it's going to say where the source came from and give you a little bit of info, and they'll give you more context. And then you're going to have about 15 seconds per question to preview them. So that's why the times change with each listing you do. It just depends on how many questions you're going to have on that. And then you're going to listen. Now, as of, oh gosh, at least 10 years ago, they have changed the exam. So you will have the ability to listen twice to each file. It used to only be once. And this is really great news because the files aren't always clear. There's sometimes music in the background, and you always get a better feel the second time you listen to something. So the first time you listen, just go through the questions, answer them as you're hearing them. And then for anything you didn't hear, you're unsure, just kind of put a star next to it and go back the second time, but always listen both times because you're always going to hear something the second time that you didn't quite catch the first time. Then you're going to have 15 seconds to answer the questions in between listens and at the very end. And then you move on and you repeat, rinse and repeat until you get to reading and listening. So for reading and listening, you're going to do the same thing as far as look at the theme, what's the topic, look at the description, then read whether it's a table, a graph, an article. You're probably going to get one of each. And then you only answer the questions to do with that reading. Do not look at the questions first. Then once you've done that and they tell you that you have a minute or two to read the descriptor of source 2, which is the listening, then you preview the rest of the questions, because the listening, unlike the reading, you can't go back and control how much you see and listen. Okay. For the reading, you can control going back so many times. For the listening, you don't get to see it, you only hear it. So therefore you preview those questions, but never the reading. Then you're going to listen twice. While you're listening, you're going to answer the questions. They go in order, reading doesn't. And then you're going to listen again and answer the questions that you didn't get to or were unsure about. And that is how you attack the listening or listening/reading part of the AP Language and Cultures exam. For more information or more videos on the other sections in English and in Spanish for my Spanish students, go to makingspanishsimple.com. Click subscribe to this YouTube channel, and you will have many, many more resources that'll help you be successful on this exam, and not just only in this exam, but in any future endeavors that you have with language, particularly Spanish. Hasta luego, and good luck.